Hey, what is up? Welcome back to another day session vlog, and today I am back down at the Doorstep Lake. I've not been here for so long, like all summer holiday. It's just been busy. Like there's been so many kids down here and stuff, but the kids are still off. But it's dead down here today, and I think that's because they're going back to school like maybe tomorrow, or if not next week. And oh wow, just look at this for a second. Well, I've just walked into this swim and it looks absolutely beautiful down here. This is my favourite time of year to fish by far. The water's looking good. It's nice, flat, calm. Yeah, it's looking good down here. But yeah, like I was saying, I've not been fishing as much this year as I'd have wanted. So now the summer is coming to an end, I'm going to be probably less busy. But yeah, it's a day session today. It's currently about 8 AM. There's nobody on. I think it's meant to rain later. The plan was this year to fish down here at this lake and try and catch as many 20s as I possibly could. But like I said, I just haven't been out much fishing, and throughout the summer, like I've just not been down here specifically because I know it gets busy. And why are you not flying away? It's now trying to get through the fence, and this is the size of the gaps in the fence. Look, it's not fitting through there. What is it doing? Can it fly? It's injured. Oh no. Well, now what do I do? It looks like its wings damaged. Doesn't even look that bad. The way it's moving. What's going on? Weirdly, it doesn't even look that injured, but clearly it is. It looks fine. It's just a bit messed up. You right, buddy? Oh. Wait, what? That was some weird interaction. What just happened there? What? Right, I'm gonna get fishing. Well, it just gets better and better. I've got to my swim, and I'm not going to show you, but yeah, there's a bird that isn't as healthy as that one. Let's just say this one has gone to a better place. So it's only a small one, it's not a robin, it's like a blue tit, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably yeah, that one wasn't so lucky. Anyway, look at this weather, mate. This is why this is my favourite time of year. The kids are going back to school. The weather's still nice. The sunsets you get this time of year, like September, October, by far my favourite time of the year to fish. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Well, here I was halfway through setting up. And yeah, like I say, I love fishing this time of year. Oh, God. Well, it's just hit me, actually. I've realised that I knew this was the weather forecast today, and it didn't put me off. I was like, I'm going fishing. I haven't been for ages. I want to get back down the Doorstep Lake, and I was like, a bit of rain, it'll be fine, which it will be if I had a coat. Now, again, I knew the weather forecast was going to be like this, and I was planning on bringing a coat, but I realise now all I've got is my t-shirt and a jumper, which isn't waterproof, and my trousers, because I was going to wear shorts, but I thought if it's raining, it might be cold. So anyway, I might have a coat in the van. The trouble is, that's a might. I'm not sure if I have or not. Do I want to risk going back to the van, getting soaked, because it's right at the other end of the lake? So do I want to risk going back to the van, getting soaked, coming back, being like a drowned rat, and not having anything waterproof to put on? Or do I go over there? I think it's easing up now. I might head over there now. Well, that's saying it changes like the weather. this is a perfect example. Look, it's absolutely stunning again now. But I have now got both rods out and I'm fishing. Now, I didn't show you guys where I'm casting. You guys, you would have seen these videos before. You know exactly where I cast. And obviously it was peeing down with rain. I just wanted to get the rods out. So on my usual spots, left-hand rod out. It didn't go out first time. I had to do it 2 times. The first time it was a little bit to the right and I was like, not happy with it. So it came back in, went back out. The right-hand rod actually took me 3 or 4 times to get it just exactly where I wanted it. But I'm confident that they're both exactly where I want them. Usually when I come here, I fish with solid bags. Now, this is the perfect solid bag venue because there's no bream in here. Well, I've never caught one. I think we had a couple of skimmers through the netting, but we got rid of them. And yeah, it's just a perfect solid bag water, really. It's just carp and perch in here, to be honest. The odd roach and that, but yeah. But I always come here and I always fish solid bags. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get rid of that because recently I've not been doing too well on it. And I have caught one of the bigger commons on an Illusion D-rig, so I've gone back to that. Left-hand rod is on a Fox Illusion D-rig. It's actually I've got a wide gape Kamakura on, which again is something that I don't often use, but I really want to bite today, so I'm using the sharpest of sharp hooks. But the trouble is, we all know with them is, yeah, you have to keep an eye on how sharp they are. So I know people that will cast it out, reel it back in, and it's done. I'm not to that degree. The trouble is the Kamakura is tough because where the point is so sharp, any little nick or knock on it will just snap the end and it just won't become sharp anymore. So you have to keep a real eye on them. Of course, if I reel it in and it isn't sharp, but I will check it every time. And then the right hand rod is gone out on something that, again, I never really even use at all. But I opened up my rig box and there was a stiff hinge rig in there. And I thought, you know what, it's about 1.5 inches. And I thought I really like using the washed out pink pop-ups. So I've got an OG Fish washed out pink on the stiff hinge rig. I've got an original Match the Hatch OG Fish dumbbell on the left hand rod. So there we go. And I've put out a bed of this mix. This is a mix. I mean, this was, you can see, it was up to there. So I put quite a bit out. But this is 14mm OG Fish from Parker Baits with the Pure Maize from Parker Baits as well. So quickly on that note, guys, if you do want to try out Parker Baits and you never have before, then go onto the website, use code SCA and save yourself 10%. Or if you have used Parker Baits before and you're still buying Parker Baits, if you still want to get a discount or an offer, head on over to my TikTok and check out on my profile, in my showcase. If you go onto my profile, there'll be a little, there'll be like a little button underneath my picture and it will say showcase. You click on that and it will bring up, there's tackle, Tommy's Tackle in there, there's Parker Baits in there, and that is from Parker Baits or Tommy's Tackle. And I'm basically the middleman. So what you do is you go on there, you select the things that you want, put them in your basket and check out and buy them. And they come, the order goes to Tommy's Tackle and Parker Baits, the HQ, and they send it to you. And the shipping times are still really quick as well. So that's happy days. But TikTok often do so many deals and discounts. I know ambassadors, and I've done it myself, that have bought from TikTok because some of the deals that TikTok put out are better than Parker Baits can do. Like sometimes Parker Baits can't match the deals even the ambassadors get. So it's always worth going out and having a look on there. So, and if you buy it through my page, I get a little bit of commission as well. So that helps support me and the channel. Is this not the perfect carp fishing weather? Honestly, like, it's still warm. You've got this overcast grey sky. The pressure's dropping. There's a tiny bit of wind moving across now. I don't know if you can see that on the surface of the water. Oh, that's looking good for a bite. Come on. The carp have got to get their heads down. Well, the left-hand rod is in. I've got a carp in the onion bag on a left-hand rod, on a left-hand spot. But I will tell you quickly, I did have, that was on the Illusion D-rig, which I had a original Match a Hatch OG Fish wafter on. I did reel it in and put a pink Magic Bean on, OG Fish Magic Bean on, just trimmed down 15mm. And that's what's done the bite. It was only out there for 20 minutes and that one's gone off. So it actually took me straight in the pads. So I had to put a bit of pressure on it and it just didn't want to go in the net. It's not a massive fish, but it's nice to get a bend back in the rod and finally catch a half decent carp again. I say half decent. I don't think it's quite, I don't think it's double figures, but yeah, it gave me a good fight. And that feeling of catching a carp, I definitely needed that. And yeah, it's in the net. So let's get it out. I won't weigh it up, but I'll show you. Right, well, it's just started raining again, so I'm going to be quick. But yeah, here it is. It's a common, and it's probably, oh, I don't know, £6–7. But yeah, very happy with that. It's been a while since I've caught from this lake, and hopefully I'll get one 2 or 3 times the size. But yeah, just nice to be off the mark for today. And like I say, it's the first time I've caught a half decent carp for a long time, so I'm very happy with that. I'll show you the other side quickly. And here is the other side, so yeah, again, happy days, very happy with that. Beautiful. Right, let's get him back. Thank you very much, Mr. Common. Well, there you go, the difference between a match the hatch wafter and obviously that pink magic bean. That's the rig that did the trick. Sorry, it's not focusing. There we go. So he's dropped the leadlet, got a bit of rig tubing on there, simple leg clip, and then obviously that anti-tangle sleeve. Sorry, I don't know why the camera's not focusing, but yeah, it's down to that Fox Illusion D-rig, and then obviously I've got that Kamakura on there, which now I'm going to have to type a new one because they're like a one fish hook. So, but yeah, maybe that just that change of pink, that little bit of colour is what done the bite. Get in. Well, now the right hand rod is in, but there's no fish in the net because I just had a run, got to the rod, lifted it up, and there was nothing there. But it was going, it was on. Now this is the one that was on that stiff hinge rig that I said about. Again, it's got rig tube in here, size 2.5 ounce lead again, anti-tangle down to a boom, with a bit of a, that's like a sinker, and that sits about 1.5 inches, 2 inches off the deck. But yeah, that's a washed out pink OG fish pop-up. But yeah, it didn't nail the fish. They are barbless hooks, it's a barbless hook rule. It definitely wasn't a liner, it was on. The bobbin went up slowly and it just went the spool was going. So the only thing that could have happened is maybe where it's obviously a stiff hinge, it's popped up. A fish may well have caught a fin or a tail or a scale or rubbed their side along it and just got nicked or something, I don't know. Or it might have picked it up and just spat the hook. I don't know, I didn't even feel it. It was just I picked it up and it was just nothing there. Well, that's going back out because that's good. I mean, I've had a bite now on both rods. I said I was confident in both rods. The bait's working, the tactics are working, the rigs are working, the fish are feeding. So it's only about midday now, so I've still got like another 4.5 hours before I've got to pack up. So let's get them back out. That one's out. Let's get this one back out. Right, well, the right hand rod is just absolutely melted off. This is the problem when you're fishing close to the pads. I mean, I am trying to fish a tight clutch, but I've got these backrests on my pod, and they're good for the shrink handles, but not good for the cork handles. I need to get the next size up, but it's still there. I can feel it kicking. I'm just keeping a steady pressure on it. I feel like it's a bit of a lump, what I'm attached to here. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just going to keep a steady pressure on it, and hopefully something gives. I can still feel it kicking. It's still on. Oh, let's hope I can land this. This is on the stiff hinge. The big fish rig, apparently. Right, bear with me, guys. I need to see if I can do something with this. Well, I managed to get it out. Happy days. It's not even a big fish. It's just another common, similar size to the last one, maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, he's going to splash me, but yeah, I just kept steady pressure on it. I won't show you there because he's going to splash me, but that is a stiff hinge rig. Oh, there we go. On a pink OG fish. Pop up, washed out. So there we go. Third bite, second fish. Well, here we go. Fish number 2 in a classic Doorstep Lake common. I say this one took me straight into the pads. Knew exactly what it was doing. And even after all of that, it's still got a lot of fight in it. Oh, how close was that to slap me around the face? It nearly gave me a right shiner. Right, come on, mate, let's just show you. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely bigger than the first one by another £1 or 2 maybe. It's probably, this one's probably more 7 or 8 pound. So yeah, getting bigger, but that's 2 fish, well, 3 bites, 2 fish, and I'm very happy with that on a day session, especially where I've been struggling up here for so long. It's nice to get back on the fish. And isn't it funny how I've started using other tactics rather than solid bags, and it's putting me fish. It's putting me fish on the bank. But again, Parker baits. This was the pink pop-up on the hinge rig, and yeah, OG fish doing the do. Well, unbelievable. I literally just put that fish back and the left hand one's gone off, so that's practically a double take. Again, this was on the OG Fish pink pop-up magic bean. Sorry, this was the pink magic bean. So that's 2 on the pink magic bean, 1 on the washed out pink pop-up. This is a mirror this time. This is the session I was waiting for. Come on. Right, well, like I said, I just put that other one back, and then this one goes off. So again, this is probably even bigger still. Definitely not a 20, but it's probably, it might go 10, this one. Probably does, to be fair. This is a mirror, this is a lever. I was going to say it's a mirror, but it's actually a lever. Oh, there's no scales on it at all. The mouth's a bit beat up though, I would say that, but it's actually got a little bit of width to it, this one. Oh, it's going to go. But yeah, no scales on it at all. But it's got a real range of colours on it. There we go, and that was on, that was on the Illusion D-Rig. Again, like I say, pink magic bean. Oh my God. It doesn't want a picture. It doesn't want to be on video, that's for sure. But there we go. Fish number 3, getting bigger every time. We're getting our way to the 20s. This, again, it's got a big old head on it. It's quite wide, you know. It's not very long though. But I would say it is probably a low double. And again, I'll show you the other side. No scales on it. I don't think I've seen this fish before, so yeah, lovely. Right, I've got no rods in the water at the moment, so let's get the rigs tied back up. Let's get the bait back on, and let's get out some rods and get out more fish, hopefully. I don't know what to say. It's been ages since I've been catching fish. Before I get these rods back out, please like and subscribe, because I've just caught 3 fish. I've had a double take. It's the best session I've had for a long time. Let's go and catch a 20, because I've still got a couple of hours. Come on. I got a nice bit of wind blowing in now. I'm super happy with how today's gone. 3 fish. Yeah, still no 20s, although Sean will be laughing at me, the bailiff. Sean, I know you'll be watching this, mate. He says to me, oh, I've taken all the small ones out of here now. The average stamp in here is, you know, mid-double. He said, you're more likely to catch a double than you are a single, and I still go and catch the smaller ones. Guys, if you need any small carp taken out of your lake, invite me down, because I always catch the smaller ones. And sorry I haven't got any footage of me playing the fish. Just where I'm fishing quite close to the pads, I've got to be quick up on the rod, so I haven't got time to set the camera up and press record or whatever. So obviously I've got a bit of footage of me when that one was already in the pads, and I was holding the pressure up on it and nothing was happening. I was like, I'll grab my phone quickly because it was just here on my chair. But I managed to pull it out, so that was good. I let it go slack a little bit, but I didn't want to let it go too slack because I thought it's going to bury itself more. So I've let it go slack a little bit until I feel it like sort of pulling out, and then quickly pulled it back. So yeah, this OGX line, it's really strong. So yeah, 3 fish. This is what fishing used to be like on here for me before I had that sort of like quiet spell on here. And I haven't had a session like this on here for a long time. And I'm not, you know, I've only had 3 fish up to like low double, so it's not like I'm having a worldie of a session, but it's just so nice to be catching on here again and getting a bend back in the rod, and to have 2 bites on the D-rig and 2 bites on the hinge rig leaves me with a little bit of a head scratcher, because I'm like, well, maybe it's just the pink bait that they're liking. Right, wow, I think we're coming into the last sort of like 45 minutes, half an hour now before I've got to pack up and go. It's gone a bit quiet since I had those 2, to be honest with you. But you know what it's like in fishing, anything can happen at any moment, so the rods are staying out right until I've got to pack up. But I am starting to make a slow sort of pack down, drying off the mat. Net's over there. Net, if you know me, the net is usually over there, slanted down. That's just my sort of like lucky charm, but it's up trying to dry off at the moment. Day shelter's pretty much dry. I can pack that rod away. But yeah, I say, very happy with how the session's gone today. Still chasing those 20s, but 3 fish, decent bend in the rod. Can't grumble at that for a day session. And that is the end of the session. I did forget to end this video, so it is another day now, which is why I'm in different clothes. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh.
Thank you for watching The South Coast Angler. Please like and subscribe.